I say if this is your first time here, hi, I'm Anna. I'm a clairaudient tarot card reader, so I listen to music when I am looking at cards. I don't own the rights to any of them. It's just a random shuffle from one of my playlists. So the first song for this evening is Do It So Good by Wargasm, the UK version. So I don't have anything pre-pulled for you guys. We're just going to go straight into the tarot for you. So I already did my prayer. Archangel Michael, Archangel Raguel, they are here. You guys got one right off the bat. 5 of Wands, there's a conflict happening. Some type of competition, some fighting, maybe some arguing or disagreements happening in your life at this point. Some type of struggle or opposition. Tempers are clashing and there are egos and personalities clashing as well. A lot of chaos. Someone's being very territorial and assertive with their energy at this point in time. So you guys might have some people that are all up in your business right now, trying to create problems, maybe even out there gossiping to other people. You just got 2 cards on the side. So that's a decision for you. 119 on the timer, 11, instant manifestation of your thoughts. So whatever you've been thinking about, that's what's manifesting. And 9 is the number for you to get to work and start making some steps towards the progress that you want to make for your future. So the cards that you got as a decision are the 8 of Pentacles and the Emperor card. So let's see what that's about. So this one seems to have to do with some type of employment. The 8 of Pentacles has to do with some type of employment. Some of you guys might not be happy with where you're at or having trouble finding work. A repetitive cycle of not being valued, basically putting in a lot of work and not getting a whole lot out of it. There may be someone in your energy at this point in time that pretends to know a lot, but they don't really know much at all. They may be the person that has this choice happening as well, because there's abuse of power. So you could be dealing with someone that pretends like they are a very powerful person, but they are indeed very insecure. They don't have very good managerial skills, and that doesn't have to necessarily do with a job. It could do with someone in your life. They're just not a very well-rounded person. They're stubborn. They don't have any control over themselves. They have some type of emotional issues. And that may be the repetitive energy that you've been dealing with. Someone that has been putting you into a cycle, not realizing, or they do realize and they just don't want to do the work of getting out of the cycle, seeing their own emotional baggage and how that's been affecting you. So that's probably the conflict that's been happening at this point in time. Dealing with a person that pretends to be an emperor and is not one. At one point in time, they probably promised you a lot. They promised you stability. They promised you protection. They pretended like they were going to be an ambitious person, focused on things, logical and practical with their decision making, but they were not. They talked a lot and they didn't do much about it. They may have even kept you guys from finding new ways of getting income, meaning you may have sacrificed a job situation, maybe even put off a business idea because you were putting that energy into that person, into that situation. You were pouring all your energy and your hard work and your commitment and dedication into this situation over here with a person, a job, a relationship, however it applies to you in your life. The situation that you're thinking about at this point in time, it did not work out. It was a lot of promises, but ultimately that energy has been messing it up. That person has been messing it up. So like I said, it's a decision for you guys at this point in time. Do you want to repeat the cycle with them? Do you want to keep on having this unstable life, losing out on opportunities, feeling like you're wasting your talents and your hard work and you're not getting anything out of it? You guys have been very patient throughout this, but it seems like you've been compromising more than you probably should have for this situation. So let's see what else Tarot has to say about this at this point in time. And thank you guys for being here. If this is your first time, hopefully you are hearing something that makes you want to stick around a bit, maybe subscribe even. If you are a returning OG, thanks for being here again. Oh man, Tower moments. Yeah, this reading is all about conflict, negative energy, and Tower moments happening with this person or this situation that I was previously talking about that's creating the conflict in your life. It's complete chaos. A lot of confusion and pain. Some of you guys are losing a lot of money at this point in time. Maybe even having divorces happening. Basically, you're having a life quake. And your entire world, everything that was your reality previously is being shaken upside down. So you're having to try to find some clarity. All your old beliefs about the situation have been shattered or are at this point in time. The number at the top is 16. That singles down to 7. That is the number of you and saying that you're on the right path. I'd like to know what it has to say about your path, though, because right now it's saying that you guys are stuck in some conflict. Maybe some of you are trying to get out of it. Let's see what 16 has to say. The Emperor card, by the way, was a 4, and 4 means the angels are here with you at this time to help you. 16, your words are magnetic affirmations that draw you to the very things you talk and think about. For this reason, the angels remind you to be aware of your words and your thoughts. So that's easier said than done if you guys are in this situation over here where you're surrounded by conflict. You've been patient throughout this time, but this energy is really messing things up for you guys. I mean, look at this disaster. World's falling apart. This is shaky graves, seeing all red. Maybe that's some of you guys, because 3 of these cards, fire, seeing all red. Your lives are going up in flames right now. So let's see what else we got. What is this right path energy about? Because right now I'm just... All right, you guys got these 2. So you have 2 of Wands. It's choice time. I would think so. And the Knight of Wands. So double Wands at this point in time. So you could choose, obviously, to keep going through this repetitive cycle over here. This 8 of Pentacles repetitive cycle with this person that's constantly bringing conflict into your life, creating instability and just abusing their power or their reputation, whatever. They are abusing something when it comes to your relationship. So you have the choice now. What are you going to do? Are you going to stick around for this? Or are you going to finally make the choice to go the other direction where the grass is greener on the other side and start liberating yourself, going after your passions and getting active back out into the community and away from this person? Because this person over here is super arrogant, very reckless with their decision making. They're very overly confident. Yup. Just like the card said, somebody that promised you a lot and did not deliver. So you guys have the choice at this point in time. Do you want to stick around with this person? Because it sounds like a narcissist. Do you want to stick around and be manipulated by this narcissistic situation? Or do you want to get away from it? The choice is yours at this point in time. All right, I think I got... These cards are all kinds of messed up. So they want to talk to you guys this evening. All right. Reverse Four of Pentacles, shedding the old, letting go of people, possessions, and issues. Ready to get generous and sharing. So I'm assuming that this is the future, because this energy right now is definitely not. It is either your past or something that you are currently going through right now at this point in time. Some of you guys have already made your choice. Some of you guys are still very stagnant, thinking about your passions, wanting to get out there and do something, but something is holding you back at this point. It could be the fact that you do need to let go of some things. For the guys, for the ones of you that are still having this conflict with this energy, it seems like you're going to have to let go of something. As generous as you want to keep being to this situation, you're going to have to start being generous to yourself, because there's the Ten of Wands, a burden. The situation is a burden, and it doesn't matter how you get this one. Whenever it pops up, if it's in reverse or if it's in the upright, it's just burden. You guys are overburdened at this point, overloaded with responsibilities and stressed out. This person, this fake ass emperor energy over here, has just been stressing you guys out and putting continuous weight on your shoulders, making you feel obligated and saddled down to a problem that isn't even really yours. You are burnt out. Feel like you're being taken for granted, taking on way too much. So it's creating delays for you because you're carrying someone else's load at this point in time. But the good news is there's Four Cups energy in your future. Eventually, I'm assuming once you start shedding the things that you need to let go of with your Four of Pentacles, then you're going to be in your reverse Four of Cups as well. Ready to start seizing opportunities. There's letting go again. So the song is Hate to Say I Told You So by the Hives. And you may have some people in your life right now that are looking at you and have been looking at this situation the entire time. And they're like, I hate to say I told you so. I told you this was going to happen. And it's happening. Your fears are coming true. It's happening. But once you guys start shedding the old, and that may even have to do with some shadow work, you guys might have to start working on some things about yourself as well. Not just letting go of the situation and the person, but doing the healing and letting go of the past pain, including the pain of this situation. All this conflict energy, these tower moments bring you down to the ground at this point. You are exhausted. You have been exhausted from this situation that put you into a lot of stagnation, a lot of regret for the situation. But once you learn to let go of it and start focusing on yourself again, that's when you're going to start seeing things move again. That's when you're going to start getting your energy back. And that's when you're going to start enjoying life again. You're going to start getting more opportunities that want to come to you. So let's see if there are any more cards that turned over. Nope. I'll see if Tarot wants to talk anymore. If not, I'll move on to some oracles. But this is the Kira Boys Don't Cry. What else would you like to let the collective know at this time? Generosity with the Six of Pentacles card. And that's great that that popped up. You guys did have a card previously that did indeed say that you guys were ready to be generous, but that this situation that you're in has made it hard for you to be very guarded at this point. And I don't blame you. With this energy that's been burdening you, creating this just not good situation for you at this point in time. I don't remember which card it is, but yeah, you guys are in your generosity energy at this point. You're ready to have people to put this energy out towards. Ready to seek, you're ready to accept assistance from other people and support because it's something that you would do. Looking for kindness and sharing, ready to get your prosperity and wealth back, get some control over your life, and start making some investments. There's that giving and receiving reciprocal energy I was talking about. Lots of gratitude in your life. Maybe you giving it out to others and then having it returned to you as well, but you're finally going to start feeling like you're being valued. And it also says well paid. Because as I mentioned previously with this Eight of Pentacles, this may have something to do with a job situation for some of you guys, or some type of financial resource that you have. But the tarot is telling you that whatever this energy that you have in your life, this person, you got to start figuring out how to separate yourself away from it, because as long as you are there, it's just going to keep on creating more conflicts for you. So let's see. Tarot is giving. Let's see if it wants to give any more or if that's it. Knight of Swords in reverse. So as I previously mentioned, if you don't learn how to let go of whatever has been holding you back and hindering you, then you're going to have some Knight of Swords energy. You're going to start missing out on more opportunities. Your life is going to be more out of control, because this is just the start. You guys are just starting to see the signs of this. Your world crumbling. It's just going to get worse. Because this person, this energy that I was previously talking about, they don't care. Very hurtful situation for some of you. And they are just out there to continuously put opposition in your life to make your life stagnant and upset your plans. Like, hopefully you guys can find a way to get away from this situation and start moving forward. Okay, now I see why some of you guys are not moving forward. Reverse Eight of Cups card, there's fear. And that's why there's stagnation. You guys are still, well, some of you guys are still very fearful about moving on to the future. Very indecisive. And some of you are even still accepting it. You're just like, okay, I'm in it. I'm just going to stick with it. Maybe it'll change. That fear is crippling you guys at this point in time. And that is what is going to make you miss these opportunities. That's why the Knight of Swords came in reverse. The fear is going to make you continue to miss out on more opportunities. More burden, more conflict, more tower moments. So this is going to be one of those situations for you guys where it's, what is enough? What is enough for you? All right, decision time. Are you going to go into a bit of a hermit mode and do some soul seeking? Find some spiritual enlightenment, maybe do some self-reflection, introspection, and contemplate about your situation so you can find some type of guidance to get yourself out of it? Or are you going to let this situation cripple you into your mind playing tricks on you and making you go into isolation, ultimately making yourself feel lonely, probably putting yourself into some type of depression, just withdrawing from society and becoming antisocial, restrictive? There's fear again, letting the fear paralyze you. Are you going to let this situation and this person paralyze you so much that you don't move? that you just completely withdraw from everyone altogether? Or are you going to take the time to do the soul searching, to find the strength within yourself to get away from this situation? Because this energy over here seems to be some very strong energy that has you guys very indecisive. Could be a love relationship. Probably love this person a lot. They probably have been an instrumental person to you in your life, and that's why you have a fear of moving on. You probably don't know what it's like to be without them, or don't want to know. At one point in time, you didn't want to know. And now you're having to entertain that, and it is scaring the hell out of you guys. This is Tegan and Sarah. Are you 10 years ago? So tarot is pretty adamantly, it's just giving the same message over and over at this point in time, that you guys are stuck in a situation with someone that seems to be manipulative, controlling of the situation in some type of way. They have made you gullible and kept you in the situation out of fear, but they're continuously creating conflict and burden for you guys, putting you into stagnation. And I'm probably talking to people that are givers, probably empaths, so you guys keep giving and giving and giving and thinking that if you just love them enough, then eventually they'll start to love you enough. That's not how it works, unfortunately, especially if you're dealing with a narcissist. The more you continue to break your boundaries, the more they lose respect for you. So I'm going to see what the Green Witch cards have for you guys at this point in time. That's why you guys need to do the healing. Find some respect for yourself. Start setting some boundaries and get away from this. You are indeed a generous person. Time to be generous with yourself. Continuance. The number at the top is 26, which singles down to 8, which is abundance. 26. Positive affirmations help your situation improve quickly. The angels urge you to only think and speak about your desires and not to affirm your fears, as they are just an illusion. So you guys that are stuck in this fear over here, this crippling fear, it's an illusion. You have to stop listening to this situation, this person. Get into your own energy in your hermit mode and start figuring out what's really true. The continuance. Let's see what the continuance has to do with. That's quite a bit. What does the continuance have to do with, Spirit? Because I know it's not continuance of staying in this situation. Grounding. So you guys need to work on being grounded at this point in time. The number at the top is 5. 5 means big changes. And grounding basically means being present in the moment. Do not allow yourself to get stuck in the past, repetitively thinking about all the negativity of the situation. You're just going to keep getting more of it. And if you spend too much time in the future wishfully thinking about a situation and not in the present where you can actively do something, then you are going to stagnantly be in the same situation because you're not using the here and the now to make things happen. So 23, 33, 3 are your ascendant masters, 2 have to do with your soul tie connections. So there's abundance and change for you guys, but you need to start figuring out how to be more present. The present is also where you can find gratitude. Learn how to embrace the small, simple pleasures in your life so you can pull yourself out of, just as I say that, gratitude. Number at the top is 36, which singles down to 9. Get to work. So get to work on finding some type of gratitude for your situation. I know it may be hard at this point in time. Have some gratitude for the fact that you're still a generous person in spite of all this negativity. Have some gratitude for the fact that you do have a choice. You can choose to leave. And have some gratitude for the fact that you're finding passion. Go after that. You have Emperor, Empress energy. You just have to be patient and start focusing on yourself. Have some gratitude for yourself. If you feel like someone else is taking you for granted, then you have gratitude for yourself. 24, 44. Fours are your angels. 2, once again, with your soul ties. So maybe start working on those type of relationships. So gratitude and grounding, the here and the now, so you can pull yourself out of this negative energy of the previous situation. I'm going to see what else they want to give you, and that's going to be it for you guys today. This is Coldplay, Violet Hill. I don't know if you guys are going to get any more from this deck. There we go. Clarity. So you guys got that Hermit card in the tarot. The choice for you to make. Are you going to go into Hermit mode and find clarity for your situation so you can get out of the situation? Ground yourself and find some gratitude. Maybe once you start getting some clarity, that's something you can be thankful for. So clarity, the number at the top is 1. 1 means your thoughts are instantly manifesting at this point in time. So please find a way to find some gratitude, because the more you're thankful for what you have, the more you will instantly, 1, manifest more of that into your life. So continue on your journey. You got this, guys. If you need a more thorough reading, or I did not touch base with something specific that you want to know, I have a Facebook, Mana, COSTON. You can send me a DM and we can work something out. Or I have 2 Facebook groups. One's private, one's public. They are both named the same. Anything grows the mind, the body, and spirit. And I post more than tarot, so come on over and hang out. I'm going through Ascension too, so I post all kinds of things that have to do with that. Nutrition and gardening, because I love to garden. But come over, share your knowledge. I welcome it. You're going to find someone that resonates with you, I guarantee. So I say, guys, until next time.